welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is my Sunday dog off camera trash in the place, which is my Sunday car boot haul. I have taken Trump and Putin down off the wall because I was fed up with them disapproving of me, so now I've just gone back to Nick and Andrea, who never disapprove because they are lovely people. It's another smallish haul. It's still more stock than I ought to be buying, but it's a smallish haul because I am trying to rein it in, and also because there is less available now and I'm not buying stuff that I don't want just because I want to buy things because I've got so much stock. I am listing. I have another 36 listings that have gone up this morning, so I am slowly ploughing through it, but Vlogmas is coming, so I'm going to have a lot going on. I don't know how much listing I'm going to get done in December, so the buying definitely has to slow down, said she, again. I'm going to start at the back because that's awkward. £2 for this Gibson's Trevor Mitchell. It's 4 jigsaws in one. I will see if Mum wants to do them first, but I'm not sure she's done this one already. It looks vaguely familiar. They've been nicely looked after by the previous owner. They're all pegged up and all in there in nice condition, and it was £2. I think I said that already. These sets of 4 jigsaws are 25 quid in John Lewis or Amazon or wherever like that. So that's a really good buy for £2. And like I said, I think Mum's had that one before, so she won't want it again. It'll go straight onto eBay, that one. From Steve the car boot guy, I paid £2 for this Michel Thomas masterclass in French. Somewhere in that death pile I have 2 more of his masterclasses. I believe I have Spanish and Polish or something like that, so I need to pull them out and get them listed because they'll be an easy listing. Once I've done one, it'll be easy to sell similar for the others, so I need to pull them out really. But I've got beginner to intermediate, intermediate to advanced, and expert. Surely somebody out there wants to learn their way. Oh, maybe I haven't got expert. Oh, I thought that felt light. There's nothing in the expert box. It was only £2. It's possible that the expert stuff is in the wrong box, but I wouldn't hold out much hope of that. Let's have a look. Intermediate to advanced. CD 1 and 2. Check. Intermediate to advanced. No 3 and 4. It's going well, isn't it? 1 and 2 again with nothing in it. Why have I got 3 plus review? How odd. I don't even know how many I should have. Let's try the other box. Okay. Beginner to medium, intermediate. 1, 2, and review. Correct, that one's right. Nothing in 6 and 7. It's not going well. This is going to turn out to be a dud, I'm afraid. 3 and 5 is empty. 1 and 2 is empty. There is absolutely nothing there worth having. I should have checked before I bought them. Not to worry, it is only £2 at the end of the day. And I'm sure if I was to mention it to Steve next week, he would be like, oh, sorry, knock it off something else. I probably won't bother. It's not that important, is it? But there is a little lesson for all of us to check what you are buying, not just pick them up and go, I'll have that, because not only are it's not even like one disc is missing, most of them are missing. C'est la vie. Onwards and upwards. Can't go anywhere else but up from here. Also from Steve, I paid £3? I think I paid £3. It was 3 because the French course was 2 and I gave him a £5, so £3 for this Genie bottle. I was very excited when I saw it because I know Pound Girl Cheryl made a lot of money on one of these recently, but on reflection, Josh and I have looked at it and we're not sure that the stopper belongs with the bottle. Although it fits very nicely, the bottle has a screw top. So that implies that this is not the original bottle for this stopper. I will sell them together and I will put in the listing that I'm not sure they originally belonged together. I don't think I'm going to get the £200 or £300 that Cheryl got for hers. Also from Steve, 2 for £6 on these Disney mugs. This one, I can't find any in solds or completeds. It is Disneyland Resort Paris mug and it's got Mickey, Minnie and Pluto on there. The Paris is in glittery, although you probably can't see that bit. Large tankard mug. It was €15 originally from the Disneyland Resort. And then this one, which sells for about £14 to £16. This one is Walt Disney World, so that one's a bit better. And it says, beneath this grumpy exterior beats the heart of a dashing hero. So a nice grumpy mug. That one should get me around 15 quid. This tiny section here is my filler bag. I did not get very much filler bag this week. I got a bag in filler bag. I got a fold-up shopping bag, which is always useful. You can never have too many of those. Possibly to take my French thing to the tip in. I got a little Mr. Goalkeeper Spud. I don't know whether this is a McDonald's toy originally, but I quite often do Mr. Potato Head bundles. So if I get more stuff, he'll go in one of those. 2 mugs in filler bag. One is the Born to Shop, You'll Always Be My Friend, You Know Too Much, which I think I may have either one currently listed or one recently finished, so that'll be an easy relist. And then one is the Minnie Mouse with the pink handle. I've had this one before and I think it took a long time to sell, so I wouldn't have paid for this as an individual, but I did stick it in for filler bag because filler bag, it cost pennies. A little empty Cath Kidston Christmas tin with penguins and reindeer and polar bears all over it. I think it would originally, oh, it says on the back, yeah, it would have been hand cream and lip balm originally in there. I have a little stash of empty Cath Kidston tins, so I may list them as a job lot. 6 napkin rings, which again I only bought because 'tis the season, isn't it? Festive napkin rings for your Christmas table. They are shaped like massive ruby rings. I've had to tighten the stones in some of them. The stones were very loose, but I did have all the stones rattling in the bottom of the bag. So I've tightened those up, they're ready to go. Good time to sell those. I should probably list those today. Should being the operative word. A little melamine, Martin Gulliver Designs, Pirates melamine plate and cup. A Travel Connect 4. This is all filler bag, remember, so we're talking, I paid in £3 for the entire bag, and we've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
14 items for my £3. This is an insulated sleeve for a Built coffee flask. Built is quite an expensive brand. I had one of their bottles. This has not been used either. It's still got the silica gel in there. Had one of their bottles recently and sold that to one of you guys, actually. You know who you are. So the neoprene sleeve might be worth having. 2 vintage Waddington's hand-cut Flower Fairies jigsaw puzzles. I have had considerable success with Flower Fairy stuff. These are sealed down, so that gives me some hope that they might be complete. Having said that, I had some hope that the French kit would be complete, didn't I? Let's open them. So I want 20 pieces.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. Look, that one's complete. Or at least it has 20 pieces. Whether they're the right pieces or not, who knows? And then 1, 2, 3, you can't see them. 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes.
There are 20 pieces in each box. Since they're only 20-piece jigsaws, even I can put myself through the horror of doing a jigsaw to complete it and take a photo. But yeah, so they're all there. That's better than the French. The learn yourself. That was a bit of Bristolian. Learn yourself French. Better than a teach yourself French kit, because that was terrible. Last out of the filler bag is this set of 3 patchwork pictures. Applique rather than patchwork. So I saw these, thought, oh, don't like those, chucked them back in, and then realised that they are Laura Ashley Home, so pulled them back out. So set of 3, suitable for a little girl's bedroom, I suppose, and astonishingly, these 2 little ones were £10 each, and this big one was £15 in Laura Ashley. Astonishingly, that set would have cost you £35. Somebody's making some money out of us, isn't they? But yeah, so Laura Ashley Home, I thought we'd take a punt on that. And then I paid £5 for a little Dream Egg, which is a white noise machine. It has a USB cable and it has a double headphone socket. Well, I can't make it work because it has to be plugged in to make it work. It does work because Anthony and I tested it, so £5 for that. They sell for between 35 and 40. 50p each for these poor Myrian. What on earth would you say they are? Just little dishes, little ornamental pots, tiny plant pot, I don't know. 50p each. I don't know why I keep buying Port Miriam, because it's not like I'm really selling any at the moment, but I think I'm hopeful that it'll pick up. £1 for this. I thought this was a nice thing. Not for me. Infuriatingly, that was the DHL delivery I've been waiting for, and it drove off as I got to the door. Where was I? This was quite a nice thing. It is a Clinton's merry-go-round photo frame, so it has spaces for 10 photos on double-sided frames. And then as you turn it, it plays Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Probably for about 20 minutes now. It's new with its tag. It's unused. Okay. Maybe I can sell it for 10 to 15, maybe. Don't know on that one. This one was a very nice little pickup. This is a branded Coca-Cola tissue box. So you put a box of tissues in there, put them up through the top. You know how a tissue box works. This lid comes off. It's in excellent condition. I paid £2 for it. And completers and sold seem to imply 25 to 30 quid. So that was a nice one. And then there's this. This is the wild card. I don't think it's worth very much, but it didn't cost very much, so that's okay. I paid £15 for all of this, and it is Tetley Tea Folk ceramics. I've got Gaffer cookie jar. He's had his lid sellotaped on just to keep him safe, but apart from that, he's in good nick. He has some crazing, but he doesn't have any cracks. I can't feel any chips. So that's the Gaffer cookie jar. For those young people, the Tetley Tea Folk were a series of adverts in the, I suppose, 80s and 90s. So you had the Gaffer, and then you had Sydney, who was his sidekick, and I've got Gaffer and Sydney money boxes. They've got their stoppers, which is nice. These were made by Wade. I don't know if the cookie jar was also made by Wade. No, cookie jar not made by Wade. And it's funny because you can feel and see the difference as well. The cookie jar feels lighter and isn't as well painted or as well made as these two money boxes, so maybe these are worth a bit more. So they're quite nice. And then I've got the Gaffer and Sydney egg cups. These are also Wade. Gaffer and Sydney salt and pepper. Wade again. And a Wade Gaffer mug. Now, as I said, there's not a huge amount of value in any of it, but it is altogether worth more than the £15 I paid. I would estimate that I can put the cookie jar on for 10. These two money boxes, I may put them on a pair because it seems a shame to split them up, and if so, then I'll put them on for 20. The Gaffer mug I'll put on for 10. The egg cups I might put on for 7 or 8, and the salt and pepper 7 or 8. So 20, 30, 40, £55 maybe. I spent 15. So if I get 55, I'll be happy on that. That is all of the haul. It is a small haul. I'm saying this every week. I can hear myself repeating myself. I can hear myself repeating myself. Hear me repeating. I can hear that I'm repeating myself. It's going to be smaller hauls. We know this. We've talked about this. I'm pleased with what I've got as usual. I think I'm spending my money a little bit more wisely. Apart from that, I think I'm doing okay with my money. It'd be interesting to find out what I get on my green glass Genie bottle, won't it? That's an interesting one. I may put that on an auction. As you know, I am diametrically opposed to auctions. I just don't like them. But I might put that on an auction because I don't know where to price it otherwise. Thank you for joining me, and I will be back soon with some more of whatever I do here. Take care. Bye for now.